Hello guys, welcome to the Train Parrot. Let's do an update on Cardano. As you can see on the weekly time frame, after the move into 80 cents, price action couldn't manage to hold the triangle. This breakdown happened on Sunday, and since then we've been battling to hold support at 60 cents. The next level incoming of support is located around 53 cents, but we do need to appreciate as well that on the weekly basis, the RSI is doing a layer 2 breakdown right after the breakout. So definitely it's not looking very bullish at the moment for Cardano. Some things to note still on the weekly basis is that we are approaching an area of value of the longs versus shorts. The last time we've been here was around the 25th of September. There's still some way to go from 37 into 30, but since we are doing these updates on major coins pretty much every day for the past week, we're definitely not gonna miss any opportunity if you are subscribed to the channel. Second thing that is going on is related to the socials. As you can see, we are spiking to 2.25% on social dominance, way beyond the median of only 1.9. Let's have a look at the news to see what could be driving this sudden interest, which we can also see if this is on the daily, but there's been a trend attracting more and more socials into Cardano, as you can see from the bottoms of early May, now about to reach the top percentile, and definitely on the daily beyond the Bollinger Band applied to the social dominance. When it comes to news, we got this news that was published just yesterday that says 932 million ADA leaves centralized exchanges, while the whales add 410 million tokens. This is qualified as a 7 out of 10 of bullish news, and the reason is because it's large and sustained exchange outflows, tightening tradable supply just as a deep pocket holders accumulate, an on-change pattern that precedes ADA's 2021 run up. So eyes on that. That is still happening within the context of a breakdown. Even if you wanted to form some sort of bullish pattern on the weekly and flip or bias into bullish, if this was a falling wedge, then it will require to go as low as 0.41 to reach the bottom end in preparation for a breakout. So I'm just gonna take away that back out of the chart and see how we develop, particularly if we get into 53. Looking at liquidations in the close proximity, you can see that we have already taken these ones that we started doing 2 days ago in my previous update of Cardano. We talk about the second level and the third level. The second one peaks at around 56 cents and the third one precisely at 50 cents. That is not surprise because the previous lows managed to get to 51 cents, so obviously their stop losses must be accumulated in that area. We talk as well about a potential bottom information on the daily this time. Remember, we dropped the time frame for the analysis of this, and we say the best scenario we have is if we continue to defend this higher low and we attempt a breakout into the next level of resistance, which is around at a size of 66. Why is that great? Because that puts us into a reclaim of the lost support. That is definitely the best scenario to cancel out the head and shoulders that you can see in here on the daily, turn it into a liquidity hunt, reclaim the lost support, and the goodies go on and on so we can actually tackle 90 cents. At the point we get into 90 cents, if we actually do, I am a Cardano holder still, then we need to think about it, whether this liquidity is just an attractive level to bring the price here, just to see another ugly rejection like the one we saw at 113, or if we are gonna reclaim the top of the triangle and then we put on the table the big price or the biggest price we currently have when it comes to liquidity pools. After all, getting into this liquidity of 88 cents means that from these highs to this low, we are finally reaching a golden pocket, which is something really good to have as part of a bullish setup. In a nutshell, in the daily time frame, I would really like to defend the area of 1 and not having to go to 2 or to the level 3, but still that level 3 is starting to become very heavy, and if geopolitical concerns and tensions come in the way, we could be seeing some proportion of the full technical target for the head and shoulders playing out. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next update. Bye bye.